Punch as hard as you can. Come on. You leave your face open, you're gonna get popped. See? See? Pop, pop, see?
You left yourself open, Dad. Pop, pop.
Oh, you have been kicked in the testicles. Oh.
The following message is being transmitted by request of the Anchorage Police Department. At 4:15 p.m. Alaskan Standard Time, a large demonstration was reported to be ongoing within the downtown Anchorage area. Police estimate that there are about 3,200 people participating in the demonstration. This demonstration has been organized by the separatist group known as the Alaskan Freedom Party. The Alaskan Freedom Party is known for its xenophobic rhetoric, religious fundamentalist beliefs and opposition to vaccinations. Local authorities state that this demonstration is peaceful at the present moment, but this could easily change within the coming hours. Please avoid the demonstration at this time. This concludes operations under the emergency alert system. Stations may resume normal programming. The following message is transmitted by request of the Nome Police Department. Law enforcement warning. Several bombs were detonated by an unidentified group. Authorities do not have any suspects as of yet. However, due to the timing of the demonstration in Anchorage and the bombings that took place, investigators believe that they are connected. However, this is not yet confirmed. The targets of the bombings include the following areas: Nome Elementary School, Nome Airport, KNOM radio station and the Norton Sound Regional Hospital. You are advised to remain indoors at this time. Report all suspicious activity to the police. The following message is transmitted by request of the Alaska Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Management. Law enforcement warning. A group of terrorists have begun a campaign of mass murder in the Valdez area. The group is calling itself the Liberation Army of Alaska. The terrorists are executing law enforcement officials, local political officials and people who they view as sexual degenerates. Citizens of Valdez must barricade their homes and not let anybody into their homes. Retreat to an interior room without windows and avoid making unnecessary noise. Remain calm and do not go outside until an all clear is given. This message will repeat.
Civil danger warning. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States Department of Homeland Security and the National Security Agency. Soldiers in unmarked uniforms have stormed the city of Wrangell and have taken local officials hostage. These soldiers are believed to be affiliated with the Liberation Army of Alaska. Both law enforcement and emergency medical service buildings have been occupied by these soldiers. Federal officials speculate that these Liberation Army of Alaska soldiers might be affiliated with the Russian Federation and the Alaskan Freedom Party. Intelligence officials are investigating this in the context of a foreign invasion. Civilians in the city and borough of Wrangell should evacuate now. This is a very dangerous situation. The governor has deployed the National Guard in an attempt to expel the invaders. To repeat, hostile insurgents have launched an attack against the city of Wrangell and surrounding areas. It is possible that these insurgents are affiliated with the Russian Federation. The National Guard will attempt to expel the insurgents. Civilians should evacuate the area now. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Governor Office in conjunction with the United States Department of Defense. Civil danger warning. The city and borough of Sitka has been attacked by the Alaskan Freedom Party. The Alaskan Freedom Party is launching heavy artillery at the city. Officials speculate that the Alaskan Freedom Party is affiliated with the Russian Federation. Although the Russian government denies this, it has been confirmed that the Liberation Party of Alaska is affiliated with the Alaskan Freedom Party. National Guard soldiers are currently fighting the Alaskan Freedom Party and the Liberation Party of Alaska in Wrangell, Sitka, Valdez, Nome and Anchorage. Reports of arson have come in from Fairbanks and Homer. Civilians living in Sitka should evacuate now. National Guard troops will protect evacuating citizens from terrorists. Once you are out of the immediate danger zone, seek shelter immediately. This message will repeat.
This file contains classified information. Unauthorized viewing is a federal offense and will result in legal punishment.
We in the Russian Federation are happy that everything is going to plan. Our sources confirm that your group have indeed assassinated key local officials and disrupted emergency services. Operation Reclamation is going smoothly. However, we suspect that NATO-affiliated countries have caught on to the plan. Due to this potential development, we must move up Alaska's Declaration of Independence. That public declaration of independence is vital. If you fail, then we must sever all ties. That said, we have to accelerate plans on our end. President Putin has authorized the deployment of military to Alaska. I am sure that the misinformation we are dispensing is having a positive effect. Many civilians and police have defected from the United States. Be aware that we will no send any biological weapons that you requested. That would completely backfire. Be sure to kidnap children, teenagers and young adults. Indoctrination is vital to this plan in the long term. We cannot allow a large amount of resistance from the local population. I expect an update shortly.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States Department of Defense. Evacuation immediate. Military tracking stations have picked up the movement of Russian military forces from the Bering Strait. The Russian government is denying allegations of supporting the Alaskan Freedom Party and the Liberation Army of Alaska. However, the United States and NATO have confirmed interactions between the Alaskan Freedom Party and the Russian Federation. This development is being considered a hostile invasion. There have also been confirmed several assassinations carried out by militias. United States Armed Forces personnel will attempt to expel Russian forces. Due to this, an evacuation for the entire state is now in effect. When evacuating, only take essential items with you. These supplies should include non-perishable food, water, clothing, medical supplies, emergency money, and a portable radio with extra batteries. The nation of Canada is accepting evacuating civilians. Alaska has been placed under martial law effective immediately, and will remain in effect indefinitely. Under martial law, all crimes will result in immediate arrest. If you are cooperating with separatists or Russian forces, then you will be executed. Please remain calm. Repeat, Russian military forces are invading the state of Alaska. There have also been confirmed several assassinations carried out by militias. United States Armed Forces personnel will attempt to expel Russian forces. An evacuation order has been issued for the entire state. The Canadian government is accepting evacuees. Please remain calm. This message will repeat. Please await further information. The emergency alert system has been activated. The following message is transmitted by request of the Republic of Alaska government. The interim president has officially declared Alaska to be an independent nation. As an independent nation, we will soon hold a referendum to determine if Alaska remains independent of the United States or joins the Russian Federation. Our referendum will be held on Christmas Day from 6 a.m. Alaskan Standard Time to 10 p.m. Alaskan Standard Time. The Republic of Alaska will be free from American control. Please take part in this vote for our new nation. This message will repeat. The following message is transmitted by order of the United States government. This is a national emergency. In the past several days there have been waves of terrorist events in Alaska. These acts of terrorism have been sponsored by the Russian Federation. Intelligence officials confirm that the Alaskan Freedom Party and the Liberation Army of Alaska has been working with the Russians to cause civil unrest. In addition, the Russian military has invaded Alaska in an attempt to annex it. The supposed Republic of Alaska is staging an illegal referendum as part of joining the Russian Federation. People living in Alaska are ordered to evacuate. Pro-Russian separatists have also begun to incite violence in the Canadian territory of the Yukon. The United Nations have declared the referendum as a violation of international law. As such, the United States and Canada have officially declared war against Russia and pro-Russian terrorists. President Biden, under executive order, has established the Department of Illegally Occupied Territories. This new federal agency will focus on reclaiming occupied territories held under Russian control. All military reservists will be activated in order to fight against the enemy. The United States, including all foreign dependencies and the Commonwealth of Puerto Rico, are under a state of emergency. We are now in a state of war. Citizens should remain calm and should not engage in violence. There has also been a wave of pro-Russian misinformation spreading around the internet and in person. Do not listen to any misinformation. Spreading misinformation may result in major fines or possibly jail time. We must stand together as one nation and send a message that the United States will not bow to the Kremlin. The President will address the nation at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Wartime broadcasting will now begin.
The following message is transmitted by order of the Government of Canada. Event type is terrorist threat. At 2:45 Alaska Standard Time, heavily armed pro-Russian terrorists launched an attack against the Yukon Territory. Bombings have taken place in the Klwain First Nation, the White River First Nation, Whitehorse and the Eric Nielsen Whitehorse International Airport. These acts of terrorism are related to the attacks in Alaska and subsequent annexation by the Russian Federation. As such, both the Canadian and American governments have formally declared war on Russia for their violation of international law. Pro-Russian terrorists have declared the Yukon as an independent nation under the name of the Yukon Socialist Republic. Russia has recognized this breakaway state as an independent territory. Much like the United States, the Canadian government has established the Ministry of Lost and Annexed Territories. You can be assured that we will reclaim our land from the terrorists and the Russian Federation. The United Nations has declared Russia as a state that sponsors terrorism. Citizens in the Yukon should evacuate now. The Canadian Armed Forces will be deployed to evacuate civilians and to fight the terrorists. We are now at war.
Le message suivant est transmis par arrêté du gouvernement du Canada. Le type d'événement est une menace terroriste. À 14h45, heure normale de l'Alaska, des terroristes pro-russes lourdement armés ont lancé une attaque contre le territoire du Yukon. Des attentats à la bombe ont eu lieu dans la Première Nation de Kluane, la Première Nation de White-River, Whitehorse et l'aéroport international Eric Nielsen de Whitehorse. Ces actes de terrorisme sont liés aux attaques en Alaska et à l'annexion ultérieure par la Fédération de Russie. À ce titre, les gouvernements canadiens et américains ont officiellement déclaré la guerre à la Russie pour leur violation du droit international. Des terroristes pro-russes ont déclaré le Yukon en tant que nation indépendante sous le nom de République socialiste du Yukon. La Russie a reconnu cet État séparatiste comme un territoire indépendant. Tout comme les États-Unis, le gouvernement canadien a créé le ministère des Territoires perdus et annexés. Vous pouvez être assuré que nous reprendrons nos terres aux terroristes et à la Fédération de Russie. Les Nations unies ont déclaré la Russie comme un État qui parraine le terrorisme. Les citoyens du Yukon devraient évacuer maintenant. Les forces armées canadiennes seront déployées pour évacuer les civils et combattre les terroristes. Nous sommes maintenant en guerre.